Peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light. This is a redo from community posts and an older video I have. I tried to repost it, but on my channel, I tried to go deep into it, and I was only allowed to go back like 6 months. So I don't know what was going on with that. But Remedy H talked about that wave that was coming through, that wave of energy. Did y'all recognize it when your cell phone communication went down? Did you recognize that wave of energy, y'all? Cell phones was down for like 3 hours. Get ready. The wave is real. Coming from the sun. Because this picture is from the sun. Understand that. And I'm about to break it down and show y'all. Just going to let that resonate for a bit. I put this into a community post. This section right here. I posted this separately. And I posted this separately. But just take a look at that, y'all. A lot of people are starting to see now. They're saying, Riz, my kids see it, my husband see it, my wife see it. We're seeing it before you even go to it. It's not that hard, folks, once you're aware. Just observation. Okay? Now, I'm going to take you in on a community post where I showed you it was a melanated being riding on the back of a horned creature. Now, I'm going to zoom in and show you. Some people said, I don't see it. Here's the melanated being. He has a black afro. You see his brown face. It looks like he has a beard. He's wearing a white head cover, a white garment. Here's his pants leg. Here's his arms. And you see his leg is coming out right here. Almost like he's straddling a horse. And I'm just going to let that resonate. Right there, y'all. See him holding on to this horned creature right here? Here's the horns. Here's the face. I'll zoom in. See him right here? See the black guy right here? With the afro, the white head cover, the beard, the white garment, white pants, his leg going out. Look, you can see that's his leg, knee, and his foot. He's straddling this creature right here, riding on it. Zoom out. See the creature? Arms, body, like wings. Seeing is believing. There's another deity or entity right next to it. It's wearing all white. It has wings folded down. You see the slash or decoration going through, and it has the face of an animal right here. I'll zoom in on it. Feminine energy. Remember, folks, this is from the sun. And FYI, you got 3 dots on the right-hand corner of your YouTube. Tap on it, increase your resolution of the footage. So, higher resolution when you watch these videos so these things can come in clear to you. Okay? 720 resolution or better. If you're watching it in 480 and 360, you need to get a new device. It should go to 1080p. 3 dots, right-hand corner. Tap on them, folks. That's for the resolution. Resolution is the clarity of the video that you're watching. On my end, crystal clear. See the animal face? The flowing feminine body? The wings folded down? I'll take you over here and show you another group of entities' faces. This is a redo, folks, for people that haven't been deep into my channel. See the face? Eyes, nose, mouth, ears. Strange looking thing on his head. Seeing is believing, folks. I know it's hard for you to understand what you're seeing. It doesn't have to be in the sky. It could be anywhere supernatural things are happening. Because understand something, folks. If I was just to say, hey, look at this solar flare on the sun, y'all, and you never came in contact with a person like me to make you look deep into things, all you would see is like shining yellow lights and whiteness, and oh, that's just like flares. That's the solar radiation popping out of the sun. Coronal mass ejections. No, it's beings and entities there. Horned being, black man riding on the horned being with the gigantic wings. Feminine creature with an animal face, looks like a dog. Feminine body, wings folded down, entity there, just showed you. Okay? And then we're going to show you the operator of the gate. He's sitting right here. I mean, literally like off the movie Gods of Egypt. Operating the solar disc. You see the machinery going around it? I'm really trying to help you folks. I mean, seriously, I appreciate all the love that I get. The people say I help them, you know, because that's all it is. You see this, folks? You can see the bend in the structure. It looks like it's gold. Let's zoom out some more. You can see the oval shape of the construction. Look at that. And you see him in here with his arms out, operating this thing that's on the sun. Seeing is believing. If you can't trust your eyes, you've been lied to. And you should never lie to yourself. In this world here, they'll tell you on every crime TV show, you can be tricked, you can be fooled, your eyes can lie to you. That's a spell. I know what I see. And I can articulate it back to you to make you understand it. It's not hard. If I told you I saw a black dog running down the street chasing the mailman, and the mailman had on a post office uniform and a blue hat, and he jumped into his little postal van, that's exactly what I saw. You can't make me change that. Seeing is believing. Don't let nobody put a spell on you. I'm just trying to let that resonate to you, folks. It lets you see that's gold or metal or something. It's a construction. Okay? And for the people that can't see, I don't see it, Riz. Okay, I'm here to show you. White garment, black being, white hat, beard, white undergarment, pants leg hanging out, riding on the back of this creature right here. You see the gigantic wings. Like, let me take you into the wings to show you, like, that's organic material. You see that? That's a bony construction that's coming out of the back of this creature. It has massive wings that are sticking out that have decoration on them, the same way a bird or an eagle or a hawk has different texture and design in its feathers. And then you see this thing is wearing like a dress, like a feminine garment. And here's the gigantic head and horns. You can see the indentation where the horns are poking out of the head. I'll zoom in. And you see the eye, the nose, and the mouth. You see the bony construction coming out of the back, and you see the indentation in the head where the horn is coming out. And it even has a different color on the tip of it. And then when I zoom down, I'll take you into the black man right here that's holding on to the head of the horned being. Let's zoom in close to see if we can really see his face. Let's pull it down so we can see his little white hat. You see his face, folks? His eye, his ear, the hat line. The puffy black hair coming out the back, the beard, like, oh boy. Yeah. Same picture, folks. See this mass right here coming up? Okay, I showed it to you before, as entities that are in it. Okay? Follow me. Dragon, right there. That's the body of the creature. It looks like a giant hornet, folks. Here's the stinger. Here's the head. Here's the wings of the creature. Spikes and all. We're going to get into it. And it's an entity riding on the back of it. Let's zoom in on the face of the beast. That has a face that looks like a serpent, a snake, a dragon. Let's zoom in on that and the entity right there that's riding on the back of it. Okay, here we go. See the face? Eyes, mouth open, look like fangs. Entity right here, head, arm up, arm down, body. He's on the back of the beast. How many movies have you seen? How to Train a Dragon, The Dragon Rider, The Dragon Slayer, The Dragoness, The Never Ending. I mean, you've seen. I mean, it's an image already burnt into your psyche of people riding on the back of massive beasts, even down to Game of Thrones. Okay, this is what I'm showing you. You see the creature and the entity. Let's zoom in on the little. Well, he's not little. He's a giant being. Right here. You can even see shoulder muscles. See his arm, head, eye, other arm. I'll hold that in tight and pull down the light. And then I'll take you to the beast. Eye, massive green and black head, mouth gaped open, fang. Now let's zoom out to show you the massive wings. See the wings here? Wings here? Understand, this is like a bony type construction. I mean, I'll zoom in right here to show you the actual points or jagged edges. See the wing? Look at that, folks. Just like you would see in nature. But to the layperson, oh, that's a solar flare. But how come you're not seeing this? And then look at the other side of the wing right here, folks. Look at the spikes coming off of it. And then when I pull the whole entire picture out, wings going up this way, coming back this way, the creature's head, body turned around like you would see a wasp or a hornet when they turn their body up. And look at the spike that's coming out of the back of it, folks. I'll zoom in on it to show you, like, that's literally organic. That's the back of the creature's body, and this is the giant stinger that's protruding out the back of it. And then I showed you earlier that it's all types of entities that are connected inside of the belly of the beast. Faces, entities, and beings everywhere. Now that was a lot in one picture, but I can't get over this entity up here in this machine. Moving on, folks. Kalai talked about the bridge earlier. A solar bridge. He couldn't be more right. I showed it before. I showed this picture before. They're hiding it, folks. I'm going to show you a bridge. And this is on the sun. More pictures of the sun and so-called solar flares. But people aren't seeing these things. Look at this massive construction that's going up. That's a bridge, folks. You see it? I'm telling you, I did this video before. I said it looks like the bridge to Tibethia, making a joke. But a construction on the sun. And people don't really see what's going on. Look at this entity here that looks like it's in the Buzz Lightyear outfit. Weapons on his arms, spikes. You can see his face. I'll zoom in tight for people that have a hard time seeing. Let's hold that still. Let the focus catch up. You can see the massive helmet of the creature. Look at the detail and design in his suit. Looks like Buzz Lightyear. I mean, look at the spike that's on top of the helmet. And when I take you in tight to the face, you'll see it. You'll see the face inside the helmet. Zoom out. Look at the weapon that this thing has on its suit, on its arm. I mean, this thing is wearing a suit. Just like the Buzz Lightyear suit. Look at the point on top of the helmet. And this energy is blasting this thing right in the face. And it has the face of an animal on it. A lion head. Eyes, nose, mouth, ear, all types of energy coming out of it. You see it, folks? I'm trying my best. This thing is super bright, and I'm playing with the light to get you to see it. And then the face of the entity inside the helmet right there. I know you see that eye, nose, mouth. His mouth is open. It's being impacted by this. Now let's zoom out so we can get better perspective. Slide this up. See the entity in the suit, the energy that was striking him in the face. I showed you the bridge. This right here has another animal face on it. I mean, it's you can't deny it. Just let me try to get it into focus. Pull down some light. See the eye? Mouth open. Another energy beam being shot out, coming up and impacting this entity in the face. And it's coming from these characters dressed in black right here. You have the male entity. You see his face. It looks like an animal. And then you have a feminine entity right next to him with a beehive style hair dress And you see the weird looking face. They're both wearing black. I'll hold that in tight. Looks like Dracula and Mrs. Dracula. And I'm going to zoom in on that entity's face right there to show you. See his face? Eyes, hairstyle, pointed ears, different color in his face. You can see his shoulders coming across square. The entity that's with him, that's her face, eyes, mouth, gigantic head, wearing all black, and the collar is up over her neck with the elongated head. Now I'm going to hold that in tight, folks. You see him? Now I'm going to pull this up right here. This is his hand right here, folks. Like if someone was to open up their hand and just like hold it at you in your face. You see his fingers? His thumb? That's where the energy is being shot from, folks. You see the entities, the man and the woman dressed in black. I just described them. His hand is right here, and the energy beam is coming out, going up, and striking this character in the face. That's a battle going on, folks. See it coming out of the palm of his hand? Coming around? Boom. Look at that. You can see his hand right there. Like energy beam. Boom. Unbelievable shit. Pardon my French. All types of ships and craft. All this is around the sun. Look at that. This guy like he's wearing a cowboy hat or some shit. Gotta be kidding me. Just massive ships. Massive bell-shaped craft going into the portal of the sun. You see it? That's where they get the bell from, people. See the energy being emitted in a circular pattern? I mean, come on. You could see the detail and design in the actual craft. Right below it, another UFO ship going into the portal, the sun. It doesn't get more clear than this. You can see the different tiers in it, or sections. Typical UFO, pointed in the front. Look at the energy that's dripping off of it. Like molten metal. But we still can see that design, that aerodynamic design. And let's zoom out to show you. The bell-shaped ship and another one going right in under it. Caught in the solar observatory. Image of a woman's face laying down. Eyes, nose, mouth. I'll zoom in. I know it's hard to believe. But that's a giant woman's head with her mouth open, screaming and yelling. You see the mouth open. Like, ah! I mean, come on. Ears. Massive forehead. Black protrusion on the head. This thing looks like a Klingon from Star Trek. You see the eyes. and the nose. I'll hold that in tight, folks. I mean, I've been holding this phone up so long, I'm getting pins and needles. It's craziness. Yeah, folks. I'll flip the picture to give you a better perspective. Right there. It's craziness, folks. Come on, autofocus. There we go. Look at that face. Let's see what else we got here, folks. On the sun again. Massive head. Looks like a woman. Eyes, nose, mouth. Let me see, folks. I'll leave you with this one. Giant wing entity that I captured from the solar observatory pic on the sun. If you don't know, I'll show him to you right here. He has a patch over his eye. Here's his head. He's shaped like a giant bird, folks. He's right here. Wings. Look like he's wearing a military uniform. Here's his body. His feet have hooves on them. Here's his head. I'll zoom in tight. Pull down the light. See him? See the shoulder pad coming off to the side? His head. Wings. And then when I zoom all the way out, you see his feet? They look like hooves. I'm going to let that catch up and get a little more clear and then hold that there. There we go. Peace, love, and light. Pictures from the sun. I'm showing you things you probably never ever seen in your life. I know it's hard for you to believe. Doesn't matter where it is. Supernatural world you live in. It's not Earth. Something other. I've told you, but I'm not going to keep saying it. You see the creature, and you see the face. Peace, love, and light. Screenshot that to your heart's content, and it's exactly what I said.